Okay, so let's take a look at the newsstand now. And here I've got a magazine and a newspaper. So let's take a look at the newspaper first this time. And just like I showed in the review video, it's really clear and simple to understand how to navigate. You've got at the top here, it's the front page. So these are the articles that are on the front page. And then you've got news. Scroll down, tons of news. And then opinion, and you just keep going down. And so they've got all the sections of the paper here. And so we can just click one of these, see how quickly it loads. And there you go. You're already in the article there. And it's incredibly clear. I mean, you can probably see that in the video. Really easy. You just tap the screen to adjust anything. So if you need to type bigger, there you go. It's showing you right away how big you can get that. Line spacing, you could space the lines farther apart. Margins, color mode. So see that? All sorts of different options there. So that works really well. And then the table of contents, that takes you back. So if you're done reading one of the articles, you can easily get back to the table of contents. So very easy to use, and the text is really clear and easy to read. So let's go back to the newsstand and take a look at the magazine. And like I showed in the review video, this is the part that it does really the worst, and that's because the screen is so small. But some of the magazines, and I'll show you this later, actually create an app for their magazine so that you can actually view the magazine way better than just the standard. This is just one of the standard magazines, the normal view that you see when you don't have a magazine that doesn't have when you have a magazine that does not have an app specifically for the Kindle Fire. And so you can see here that this scroll bar at the bottom, that navigates the pages. Let's see if I can use my other finger so it'll be easier to see. Yeah, there you go. And so then you can scroll like this too to make it go slower that way. So let's just tap one of these and take a look. So what I've noticed for this magazine is that it prefers it in this view to be able to zoom in closer. And so you just spread the screen like that to get closer to it. And yeah, I mean it's a good size right there. That's readable, but I would like to be able to get closer, and you really can't. That's about as far as you can zoom in. So it's good. It's not great, and of course, you know, to get to any of the, to be able to read any of the parts here, you have to zoom in. Otherwise, you can't see it from the standard view out here. It's really too small. So it's magazine viewing, not great, but it's not terrible either. So let me show you though the newsstand, the store. So let's take a look at that. I'm going to go back to widescreen view. And so these are the ones, the 90-day free trial. When you get your Kindle Fire, you get a 90-day free trial of all of these magazines up here at the top. And so these ones here that just have like a normal magazine cover, those are the ones that are just normal. But these ones here that just kind of have these larger icons, these are actually apps that make the magazines much easier to view. And so I already downloaded the Golf Digest one. So what I'm going to do though is I'm going to go into the app section. Well, let me show you the rest of the store here. Just you can see featured magazines, featured newspapers. You can search up here to find the specific one you're trying to get. But let me show you how the app works. So hopefully in the future, the magazine publishers will create apps for the Kindle Fire for their magazines as it gets more popular. But for now, there seem to just be a handful of them. But I'll show you how it works. Golf Digest there, it's listed under the app section. And it is much clearer and much easier to navigate when it's a specific app for the Kindle Fire. So we'll just wait for that to load up there. And then it took me back to the last page that I was viewing. And so what you've got here at the top are some navigation functions that are way better than the standard magazine. That one there that I tapped at the very top is the one that shows you all these articles just listed vertically, and then I can just go to immediately to whatever one I want. So I tap that one, and then boom, you're immediately going to the article, and the type is very clear and easy to read. I mean, it's as good as the newspaper section. So that was one way to navigate, and then this is the other way up here, where it's just a listing of all the articles, and you just scroll down and pick which one you want. So just go like that. Goes right to it, super fast and really clear and crisp. So definitely the preferred way to view magazines. So hopefully more of the magazine publishers do that. But there already were a good number of really popular magazines that had apps there. So not too bad. So the last thing I want to show you before I get out of here is the price of the magazine. So I just tap Men's Health there, and you can see monthly price is $2 to get it delivered here on the Kindle, and if you just want to buy the one issue, it's $4.99. So and let me actually, sorry about that, go back to the store and just take a look at one other just to get an idea of what some of the other prices might be. Well, hit see how much they want. $1.99 an issue. So yeah, seems like right around $2 is the norm. And then newspapers, we'll take a look at Washington Post here. You can see a monthly price is $12, or just the current issue is 75 cents. USA Today, same price. And try the New York Times. And a little bit more. So still reasonable prices though. Yeah, the newspaper is excellent. Magazines, when they don't have apps, are mediocre, but the ones with the apps are really, really good.